Joel. "But you would need a distraction to even get out of the cabin." Me. "Can you distract it long enough for me to get clear?" Joel gave me a pained look. It was obvious he was afraid of bringing even more harm on himself and his family. Me. "I'll bring help. It's the only way to save Emily." Joel shook his head and sighed. But his wife, who could neither speak nor move her hands, stomped her foot and caught his eye. She gave a fierce nod. Emily looked at me with shining eyes. "Thank you for my sloth," mouthed the little girl. "Please save us." Joel exhaled and pressed his palms to his eyes. I didn't know if he was scared or just in despair, but he sat like that for a long time, and finally he turned his head to me and actually shouted, "Run!" His booming voice startled me out of my chair. Behind me, the door burst open. "Don't look!" Joel added as he lunged past me, putting himself between me and the intruder. And I don't know if his eyes were open or not. All I know is he screamed, and Emily let out a sob, and I felt my way blindly to the wall and along it toward the door, even as that sinister chuckling passed right by my ear. Joel groaned, and there was a loud wham as he was slammed back into his seat, and then the thud, thud, thud of a hammer. Then I was outside. Pulling the door shut behind me, I opened my eyes and bolted for the trees. The sky was deep purple, just enough light for me to see. How many hours had passed? How long ago had sunset? I ran down the slope and ran and ran and ran, not even caring which direction. All I thought was, away. My legs and lungs burned as I flew down the slope, and stumbled to a halt, because in front of me was the cabin. Laughter sounded from inside. The door creaked open. Turning away, I sprinted back into the woods. By now I had a stitch in my side. This time I went upwards. I was still stumbling through the bracken when the chuckling, which had been behind me, was suddenly in front of me. No matter how many times I tried to go deeper into the woods, the laughter of that maddeningly familiar voice kept returning. Too close, hurting me back and sometimes calling my name. "Rowan!" And then I was at the cabin again. All the wind gone from my lungs, the voice whispering my name just behind me. "No!" I rushed inside and slammed the door shut. Joel's hands were nailed to the table, his eyes were squeezed shut. Patty and Emily looked at me in despair. I took my place quickly, then the door burst open. Thud, thud, footsteps clunking fast after me, and then that rotten breath wafting into my ear, heavy and close, fingers squeezing into my shoulder. Panicked, flailing, I fought blindly against my assailant's grip. My fist connected with a smack against skin and bone, but the person, was unfazed, the grip tightening, stronger than ever, and the thing was laughing in my ear. "No!" The scream tore from my throat. "Rowan," its eerily familiar voice growled in my ear. It didn't sound human, and yet I knew its voice, familiar the way a tune is familiar when you've forgotten the words. A tune like a lullaby, like I'd known this thing from before I was even born. "Let me go!" I shrieked. I screamed. I spat. I fought with everything I had, but its powerful grip only dug in harder, more painfully, like talons. I felt myself dragged, writhing, from my chair, my heels scraping across the floorboards as it hauled me across the cabin floor. "Rowan! Rowan! Stop it! It's me, Ace!" Suddenly it was just a voice, a human voice, barking at me.